You're on.
Naming ceremony of Riley Jacob Brown. Music, Baby Baby by Amy Grant. We gather today to bless a child, a new life that has become part of our world. We gather today to name this child. To call a thing by name is to give it power. And so today we shall give this child a gift. We will welcome him into our hearts and lives and bless him with a name of his own. Welcome everyone, I'm Ree Daly, Silver Celebrant. A warm welcome to you all, friends and family, as we come together to celebrate a new life, the life of this beautiful baby boy, Riley. Thank you all for being here. Today we mark a milestone not only for Riley, but for his mum and his dad, Susie and Kelvin, and for everyone whose lives he has touched in the 6 months he has been in this world. As we all know, it has been a long and difficult 10 years for Susie and Kelvin to welcome Riley into this world. We are all deeply touched by the birth of a baby, that a child is born into this world in innocence and pure love is indeed a miracle. A tiny human who is so dependent on all of us for his nurturing, his nourishment and his learning. A naming ceremony's purpose is to officially give a baby their name and to make the name known to all his friends and family. A naming ceremony has an extended purpose of presenting the baby to his community and to celebrate the arrival of a new person into that community. We all share in the joy of Riley's arrival, just as we all share the responsibility of shaping him as a person. Riley needs everyone's good and caring influence as we offer him our love, our knowledge and our wisdom. The more people to whom he relates, the more balanced and rich his growth will be. So your presence at this celebration today is appreciated, as will be your interest and involvement in the years ahead. Now it is time to formally welcome Riley with love as we bestow him with his name. Riley was born at 4 a.m. on Thursday the 13th of December 2018 at St Vincent's Private Hospital. A name is very important. It distinguishes us from others and gives us a sense of belonging in our family and community. Dad and Mum are not as good as making decisions, but had decided on the name Riley just because they liked it. It may be pertinent to mention, though, that the meaning of his name is courageous, originating from the Irish. He certainly is courageous and a fighter, and proved that right from the moment he was born, he had a few difficult days. His middle name, Jacob, comes from his Irish great-grandfather that had the same red hair and blue eyes that Riley was born with. I guess that is the Irish coming out in him. Riley, your name has been chosen with love and with the strength of heritage. We therefore name you Riley Jacob Brown. We wish you a long life and happiness in a loving and peaceful world. May you bring joy to your parents, your family and friends. Promises for parents. Riley's uncle Sam is now going to read a poem entitled Irish Baby Blessing, author unknown. Thank you, Sam. In human history, there is no deeper connection than that of a baby and his parents. As new parents, Mum and Dad, their lives have changed forever. Before they were a couple in love, committed to each other in marriage. Now they have become a true family with that commitment extended to Riley. This is now a close and loving family unit. Families are important, the role of parenthood held in high regard. To be responsible for a new life strengthens the bond that Mum and Dad share and bring a strong purpose to their lives. Mum has a poem to share with you, A Mother's Wish by Anonymous. Thank you. So Mum and Dad, in front of your family and friends, do you promise that you will continue to treasure the time you spend together and support each other through the changes of your life? Mum and Dad, this soul is so dear to you both. He's come into your lives and changed them forever. And now your role as parents has been embraced with responsibility, care and love. I ask that you make your own personal declaration of commitment and conditional love to Riley. Dad, do you promise to protect and provide for Riley so he may grow up to be happy and safe? Mum, do you promise to encourage his curiosity, courage and enthusiasm so that he can face life's challenges with resilience and optimism? Mum and Dad, repeat after me. We promise to cherish and nurture Riley throughout his life. We promise to guide Riley and to respect and support the choices he makes. We promise to do our best to raise Riley to take his place in the community as a kind and caring person. Dad also has a poem he'd like to read. My Baby Boy and Me, author unknown. Thanks, Dad. Promises for guardians. Mum and Dad have asked family and members to be guardians to Riley. Please, Uncle Sam and Uncle Tom and Auntie Melanie, join me at the front. Guardians are named individuals chosen by the parents to take an interest in the child's upbringing and personal development. Riley's Auntie Melanie will now share a poem with us. Wishing you many smiles and happy times to come. By Anonymous. Thank you, Melanie. So I formally ask you all, will you stay close to Riley and to the best of your ability? Will you help to guide him through his life? He may know the best way you know. Will you try to be a good influence by your own way of living? Encourage him to observe worthy principles and decent treatment of his fellow human beings and his world. Riley's uncle is now going to read a poem, Children Learn by What They Live, by Dorothy Law Nolte. Thank you, Uncle Tom. We now ask his guardians, grandparents and cousins to join us to create unique candles. Each member of the family and guardians will have a container of coloured sand that will be poured into a vase to symbolise them joining together to love, support and reassure and guide Riley as he grows and develops. At the end of the ceremony, you'll have the opportunity of creating your own sand creation to remember this occasion. Music, Beautiful Boy by John Lennon. Promises for everyone. Mum and Dad are very aware that raising a child holds big responsibilities. It is important that they are able to ask for support on occasions and for Riley to be able to gain counsel from family and friends. People he can trust to go to as he grows. As they say, it takes a village to raise a child. With this in mind, Mum and Dad have chosen to invite all of you here today as their friends and family to make an affirmation that you will help guide and nurture Riley from helpless babyhood into independent adulthood. Will you help to offer Riley a broad and balanced view of life? Will you encourage him in the virtues we all agree as good, integrity, honesty, concern, fairness and love towards his fellow human beings? Will you be a shoulder for Mum and Dad to lean on when they need it? Will you accept Riley into your community and welcome him into your hearts? We would like everyone to join in with a poem of wishes for his future. May beauty delight you and happiness uplift you. May wonder fulfill you and love surround you. May your step be steady and your arm be strong. May your heart be peaceful and your word be true. May you seek to learn to live. May you live to love and may you love always. As we draw the ceremony to a close, I say to you, Riley, may life's richest joys and